Air detected. Now we're encountered. Unable to detect air. Unable to detect radioactive.
System failure.
Detected air.
The air detector has glitched.
Funny detected.
Unable to detect funny. I fan to get it. Unable to get the fan.
Virus downloaded.
Unable to know a virus.
Danger in this room.
All of the fun you could ever want.
Endless fun.
Infinite and forced glee.
Leeches in the closet.
Rainbows in the sky.
Butterfly in the sky.
Fish in the ocean.
Stick on the grass.
Cookie in the jar.
You're up so that we have that gold in this studio.
Crazy in games.
Darkness in the dungeon.
Battle for extra time.
Smug in your face. You have been trolled.
Blankets in the bed.
0.5. Speaker box in the chair. Paradise from the head. What the heck is this? Creak in the creek. Viscerous!
Flat in the line.
I've soiled my pants.
Beef by a combine.
Pizza in the pizza.
Hamburgers are food. Fries are beautiful.
Pizza in the watermelon.
The game is infinite. Let's go gambling.
Candlesticks eaten.
Fish eaten.
Code missing.
Sand depressurized.
Unable to depressurize sand.
Pollution detected. Unable to detect pollution.
Code removed.
Earth observed. Unable to observe Earth.
Cipher lost.
Hydrogen exposed. Unable to expose hydrogen.
Ice in the freezer.
Ice freezing this creator.
Leaf on the grass.
Breach in the system.
Advanced exploits. Control point captured.
Tutorial in the game.
Hey guys, I'm Yellowface.
Abandon ship.
Speed in the race.
I rejoin the shadows. From the grave we rise.
You cannot beat us. Fate sealed. I hunger. The grave has been destroyed. We die.
House in the freedom.
Shyness started.
Passion in the air.
Seagull on the slide.
I am not your bro.
Mistakes in the video.
Guy from the math problems.
Life is hard.
The story never ends.
Oh my goodness.
Love in the family.
Noise in the forest.
Blue screen of death. Black screen of death. Cherry in the tree.
Fear beating the level.
Candies in the warehouse.
Regrets to the fullest.
Portal to dreamland.
Wall spotted.
Light from Mars.
Heat in the desert.
Rock on the beach.
TF with the 1.
Surfers at the beach. Theorists of the game.
Air in the clouds.
Wind in the ocean.
Light from the moon. Fish in the river.
Silence in the desert.
Flower on the grass.
Thunder in the sky.
Storm in the ocean.
Heat from the sun.
Rain in the face.
Silence in space.
Computer in the office.
Just phasing through.
Clips of the movie. Memory needed.
Explore the vast world before you.
Sapling planted.
Sapling.
Responsibility.
Only your responsibility. Yeah, your responsibility. Only yours.
This is the end. The final reality is a universe. Final ever. Too much galactic existence of all verses. The great corruption of all verses is with many dots. Too much universes. No universe in your life. Final universe is a verse. This is an ending universe. Sanic universe unlocked. Too much universes.
The water supply humidifying the world. Warm heater in the bedroom. Peaceable and blissful areas. Rocks for construction. Hibernal winds in winter.
In the tray. The sky is beautiful. No more demons.
Blessings from the gods.
Hydraulic and the Kyoto. The power of the angels. The gates of heaven. Winter in the Wonderland. Continuous optimism.
The fire of warmth.
The rocks for the cosmetics.
Wind of the air. The lemonade from the stand has been sold.
Boron growing the bones.
Lightning in the boat. Enemy allied. Kids in the ice cream truck. Offspring in the house. Water is the best.
Static in the Hiroshima.
Snow above the air. Gods at the gate.
Spring in the time.
Fresh water for the poor children! Heater warming you up! Rock sculptures to marvel at. A gentle breeze in nature. Lightning as quiet as a mouse. Enemy loved. Children at the Disneyland. Sleeping in the house. Doubles in the bath.
Mankind is thriving. Seraphics overground.
Help from the above.
Pneumatic in the Tokyo.
Clouds in the sky.
Sponge under the sea.
Angels in heaven.
Summer in the vacation.
Peace restored.
Magic from the unknown.
Andromeda in the universe.
Magnet on the refrigerator.
Paradise in the heaven.
Care for your mother. Heartbeat, but even patience.
Soup in a glass.
Fresh baked cookies in a basket. Ships on the bottle decorations. The ducks are cute and fluffy. The sharks can't harm you.
The aquarium with some fresh fruit. Purified water bottle. Medic reporting for duty.
Poltergeist beaten.
Fire ahead. The best defense is a good offense.
Taking care of the area. The dark times will pass.
Rock for the tools. Man hide of the shield.
Breeze for the summer.
The lemonade tastes very good.
The ore and vitamins are healthy.
Delight in the world. The site is completely safe.
Oxygen in your lungs.
Challenge completed. Unable to find challenge.
Lightning discovered electricity. Enemy forgiven. Kids at the playground. Living in the house. Blood in the donation. You can't eat the brown parts of this banana.
Antivirus in the system.
Tunnel for the scarlet heavens.
Twilight in the zone. Sunlight to the panel.
Water hydrating! Fire extinguished!
Zero is a number.
Sane person in the fortune machine.
Physical in the ascent.
Reflection from the moon.
Cave of the Violet Land.
Observe in a imaginary.
Milky Way in the galaxy.
Free in the land.
Gold in the diamond.
Apples in the bush.
Infinite possibilities.
Diamonds in the mineshaft.
Ice in the landers.
Adventure awaits.
Belonging from the sandwich.
You've been given a promotion.
Check it out.
Man standing.
Mama in a box.
Salt on my food. Fatal error on the computer.
Glitch in the matrix.
Coca-Cola in a bottle.
Controller for the PlayStation.
Almost angel.
Mushroom underneath the ground.
Living to tell the tale.
Ascension counted.
Meaning of your life.
Dogs in the park.
Pigeons in the planet.
Serenity with the peace.
Vine in the sauce.
Wishes do come true.
Happy days in life.
Wood on the steel.
FL in the studio.
Happiness in my face.
Walk straight towards the door.
Ice in the snow.
Soup in a can.
One is a number.
Football in the hands.
Cookie in the jar.
The slice of life.
Colleague tender man.
Circle is the shape.
Ship on the river.
Ducks from the pond.
Milk with the toast.
Grass touched.
Chicory on the edge.
Sharks in the ocean.
Spiders on the web.
Stylophone under the stylus.
Sunny of the sky.
Happiness in my eyes.
Fish in the sea.
Games on the PlayStation.
Memes on the internet.
Man on the plank.
Kitty on the sofa.
Chips in the bag.
Rainbows around the world.
Winner at the finish line.
Space on the ship.
Water on the hill. Water on the hill.
Back on the track.
Water in the beach.
Trampoline at the outside.
Hide behind your toys.
Business in the melon.
Mountain on the ocean.
Beef on the grill.
Stereo in the madness.
Time to get some rare items.
Leaves on the street.
Steam in the engine.
Applause in the crowd.
Let's get some action.
1.25 is a decimal.
Burning me potties.
Poverty in the Geist. Permission advised.
Playing in the slide.
Basket from the trees. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Our foe in the fire.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Trees in the forest.
Brazilian at the fire.
Rice on the grill.
Team in the forest!
Cat in the cupboard.
Red zone is a veg replacement.
Cold in the forest.
Acid through the wall!
Cup on the bench.
I've got the time.
Football in the field.
Weather predicted.
Base off to the base.
Light! By the darkness.
Corn on the dog.
Coins for sale.
Bids from the device.
Acid in the factory.
Area confirmed. Area confirmed.
Eggs in the basket.
Pickle in the jar.
Time. There's a waste.
Fear in the zone.
Energy in the area.
Space into music. Power in the trip.
1.5 is a decimal.
Files on the PC.
Flower in the plains.
News of the lands.
Paper in the cave.
Unable to confirm area.
Blast in the processing. Rock on the ground. Rock on the ground. Rock on the ground.
The neighbor next door.
Stone on the table.
As a letter.
Up in the surf.
Defender of the innocent.
Air in the sky.
A box of rocks.
Pollen through the nose. Squish of the mallow.
Guts and glory.
Wind from the landscape. Wind from the landscape.
Quit on your game.
I have eaten my face.
Door from the front.
Men in the bunker.
Clutter in the funk.
Player beware. 2 is a number.
Fly in my home.
Broth in the soup.
Roast from the barbecue.
Electro in the dynamics.
Nature on the tree.
Lava my mouth. 2.25 is a decimal.
Hexagon in the force.
Magma in the building.
2.5 is a decimal.
Lemonade at the stand.
Auroras in the sky.
Pressure in the volcano.
Oran in the valley.
Platinum in the adventure.
Fan on the ceiling.
Burger from the McDonald's.
Russian on the floor.
Sand on the beach.
Efforts to the trash.
Anger in my face.
Lava in the volcano.
Acid in my life.
Sea on the mountain.
Ankle in the shade.
Grimace of the birthday shake.
Ogre in the swamp.
Zombies at the abandoned village.
The meat is overcooked.
Site not found.
Stone in your lungs.
Murder in the industry.
Challenge found.
Lollipop on a stick. Chocolate in your factory. Blood under the soil.
Missile in your position.
Gas from the smoke.
Slime in the tub.
Chemicals in the lab.
You are grounded. I'm almost fog. This is coming.
Fog is coming.
No path for you to find.
Poison in the pit.
Dirt in the street.
Mist in the cave.
Earth on the glacier.
Liquid in the river. Rage in the quit. Lions in the field.
Setting sail on the boat.
Change of the scene.
Lasers in the machine.
Duello and the maestro.
Name on the tag.
2.75 is a decimal.
Chaos within the darkness.
Husband in the hotel.
Sinking in quicksand. Disobedience found.
Vampire in the castle.
Vish in the Remy. The power of suggestion.
Hoglin in the fortress.
Swords in the shield.
Pickaxe in the mines. Thumbtack in the pin.
Food in the restaurant.
Pie in the dish.
Nuggets in an oven.
Eggs on the pan.
Pizza in the box.
Pine cones from the tree.
Snow on the mountain. 3 is the number.
Robots at the gate.
Arrows in the body.
The horrors are in store.
Uranium infesting the area. Slices for the apple.
Curse in the force.
Thunderstorm in the forest.
Luck is a curse.
Lightning on the road.
Door opened.
Koalas in Australia.
Teeth in my mouth.
Enemy remaining.
Bees in the hive.
Magic in the house.
Horntail in the cave.
Bomb deposition.
Heats at the
Basement.
Accident or skull.
Digging in the dirt.
Magma in the bound.
Zelda in the text.
Slaughter in the house. Revenge to the gods. Ally defeated.
Job at the moment.
Blood in the bath.
Totality in the wave.
Spider on my face.
Spiders on my mouth.
Cyber in the chaos.
Justice through the blade.
Demon in the earth.
Water in the
Flame.
Rub in the top. Research of the organism.
Combat inside the gym.
Destroyers have arrived.
Eat the bland paradise banana.
plastic for me aesthetic.
Baby is a letter.
Marshmallows roasted near the campfire.
Nitrogen in the air.
Knives in the oven.
Virus in the system. Void for the abyss.
Cave of the Scarlet Sky.
Light from the sun.
Digital in the descent.
machine.
Ruby of the gods.
The Tower of Infinity.
The water is burning.
Meteor striking Japanese land. Clouds blocking your view. Demons in hell. Summer vacation has ended. The magic isn't unknown anymore.
Decorations of ships are unseen.
The sharks can kill you.
Water bottle. Fire in the captain.
No one is taking care of your area.
The underused tool of rock.
The breeze was too strong.
Power outage in the storm.
Enemy acquaintanced.
Kids in the sewer. Mess in the house.
Too much blood donated. Riches to rags. Never-ending consequences.
It's too dangerous.
It's just ham! Blood on my suit.
The story has never been found.
Sauce has been molded.
Plants covering the house. Tree on the electrical wires. Fury in my mind.
Nobody dares open the door.
All doors on lockdown.
Slipping on ice and snow.
One is gone now.
The poison cookie. The slice of death.
Iceberg drowned the Titanic. Dykes consuming each other.
The sharks down here are megalodons. Shark finish the soup.
His head took down from the water drowning. This creator.
Steak is burned on barbecue. Steam in your eyes. It'll be fun, they said.
Losing it. Rollergeist.
Unable to advise permission.
No fire on demand.
Throwing coal at the house.
Waste of your time.
Hailings from the weather.
Black out in the void.
Area will be eliminated.
Running out of energy.
The rumors were true after all.
Paper cuts on your finger.
Paper being shredded.
Paper shredded.
Boulder from the landslide.
The neighbor was killed.
Darkness upon my shield.
Smoke in the air.
Everything above the land.
Lava burning your esophagus.
This lemonade has been poisoned.
The volcano is erupting.
Or affecting your kidneys.
Saw blades on the roof.
Burger poisoned.
Each businesses turn to cinder! Manifest in my face.
Smashing the keyboard. Smashing the keyboard. Manifest in my mind. Smashing the keyboard.
Super volcano destroying the region.
Acid field from the sky.
Ocean into the abandoned coast valley.
One faster is down to end it.
Ankles dissecting the man in half.
Internet shut down.
Boulders blocking the pathway. Challenge failed. One ultimate challenge left.
2, 7, and 5 has gone now. Infestation in the abandoned hotel.
This quicksand rapidly buries and kills you. The devil tortures you for your disobedience. Vesrimi criticizes you.
Release me from my prison. You are not prepared. Insolent whelps. Button the stop.
Button the stop.
The world of the dead. 5 is number.
5 is a number.
Drink of my vengeance. Fetch me the living. Souls for the feast. Dispose of them. Keeper of the dawn. The pits of fire. I cast you to the pits of fire. Fear in your eyes. By fire be purged. Hellfire to all mankind. Death is only the beginning. Call of the void. Doom of all life. Archfiends underground.
Archfiends underground.
I will be your nightmare. Flee for your lives. Surrender to the night. A curse upon you. Harbinger of doom.
Nope. The Wolf Cube is the best user. Wolf in the Cube.
Presents under the tree.
Coal in the stocking.
Turkey on the plate.
Spooky season arrives.
Monster in your walls.
Eating the burrito.
The sharks are on land! What are we gonna do?
The internet's memes are gone. We need to find them.
I want to find the man with the plank.
The water from the hill is missing.
We lost the stereo from the madness. Let's go find it.
Someone stole the fire from the hole!
The acid from the wall is gone.
The light from the darkness has been stolen. Find the thief now.
Find the area confirmer.
Where's the rock? Where's the rock?
The thief will regret this for stealing the wind from the landscape.
Where the heck is the boron from the valley?
Where's the sand for the beach?
We can't find the lightning for the road.
We lost the remaining enemy.
Where are the kids from the basement? We lost the slaughter from the house. We still haven't found the blood for the bath.
The cave from the scarlet sky was stolen.
The water is missing, therefore the creator did not drown. Someone stole the fire, therefore it was not blown on the man. Find the area eliminator.
I need help finding the boulder from the landslide.
The thief will regret this for taking the hurricane from above the island.
Sorry, the air detector is missing. Please find it and try again.
Whoever steals the shadows will be punished.
Someone forgot to put the water on the hill! No! Someone forgot to put the fire in the hole!
Oh my god! I forgot to confirm the area!
Ah, shucks, I forgot the rock. Let me go get it.
The wind that was supposed to be put in the landscape isn't here! Someone must have forgotten to put it there.
Air detected.
Unable to detect air.
The shadows from the grave.
House in the freedom.
Clouds in the sky.
Adventure away!
Living to tell the tale.
Fine in the sauce.
Soup in a can.
Cooker in the jar.
Ship on the river.
Ducks from the pond.
Sharks in the ocean. Fish in the sea. Memes on the internet.
Water on the head. Fire in the hall.
I've got the time.
Fight by the darkness.
Area confirmed.
Energy in the area. People in the cave.
Rock on the ground.
Defender of the innocent.
Air.
Wind from the landscape.
Wind in the bunker. Fly in my home. Electro in the dynamics. Nature on the tree. Boron in the valley.
Anger in my face.
Lava in the volcano.
Lightning on the road.
Enemy remaining.
Kids at the basement.
Slaughter in the house.
Blood in the bath.
Water on the hill. Fire in the holes. Area confirmed. Rock on ground. Wind from the landscape.
Lightning on the road. Enemy remaining. Kids at the basement. Slaughter in the house.
Oxygen. No.
Mounted in the lake. Flame in the crater.
Position firm.
Slab on the deck.
Breeze from the panorama.
Thunder striking the street. One rival is left.
Children in
My basement.
Murder inside the hole.
Send the breast to me.
Consume the brown part of this potassium.
like submerging this maker. So flame on doctor.
Position fully updated.
Stone from the avalanche.
Tornado on the right.
Moon in the night sky. Jesus in the clouds.
Spirits in Utopia.
Stars in space.
Goddess of divinity.
Objective completed.
Puppy on your lap.
Kittens on the bed.
Smurf in the cat.
Currency in the combat. Inside in the out.
Stuck in a tree.
Ninja for the muffin.
This is normal.
Energy in the pipes. Getting a bit worried. Cat scratching the couch.
Feel the wrath of
the end of
centuries of lamentation.
Everything regretted.
Flee from the way.
Earthquakes from the
Block on the circle. Burn you the triangle in the ocean.
Even in the NICU.
Lemonade in
the ocean. Fire on the hill. Water in the hole.
Confirmed. Area.
On the ground.
From the landscape.
We're on the beach!
He's on the road. Lightning
At the
Basement.
Water in the girly house.
Girls in the cutie house.
Pretty girls confirmed.
Girls in the city?
The girls told me to regret this for kissing the wind from the landscape.
blood in the girly house.
Boys in the city.
Girls in the valley.
So don't you burn the water from the hill. I'm going to kill them.
My area was destroyed.
I am raging like I show speed because someone removed the wind.
Beats on my headphones.
Horns on my forehead.
Symbol on my head.
Bucket on my noggin.
Fun time with us.
Credits in the description.
Content in the farm.
Credits stolen. The content farms are going to spread.
More coming soon.